Greetings Tesla Monsters, Dacciox here, and today I want to talk about ladders, and more specifically, how to climb ladders quickly, because obviously we are speedrunners, so we want to go fast, and even during a casual playthrough, climbing ladders is not exactly the most exciting part of Teslagrad 2. So let's see how it's possible to do that quickly, and unfortunately, there is no definitive answers. We have several options, but they all have their pros and their cons, so let's examine all of that. The first option to climb a ladder is, well, obviously, to climb a ladder, duh. But as you can see, it's pretty slow, but yeah, it's a good reference point to get used to the speed of climbing a ladder. Our second option, which is by far the fastest one, is to use upwards momentum. So here, for example, I have the hatchet and the blue cape, and I can just use magnetic powers to get flung in the air and avoid grabbing the ladder. And as you can see, the game is pretty smart about that, because as long as you are faster than Lumina's climbing speed, Lumina won't grab the ladder. You can just hang near the ladder and everything will be automatic. Once you get slower than Lumina's climbing speed, Lumina will automatically grab the ladder, which is a nice little touch. So using vertical momentum like this is the fastest way, but it's also the more situational. You either need a magnet nearby or the hatchet, which is an endgame item, or you can also do that with an upward slope. So you could use a slide jump on an upward slope to get a little bit of upward momentum. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a video on this channel explaining jumping in Teslagrad 2 that explains that, so I refer you to that. So yeah, that's our second option, fastest one, but very situational. And like here in this specific situation, let's imagine it's a normal any percent run and I don't have the hatchet at this point, so I couldn't use that. Fortunately, we have a third option, which is quite fast and doesn't require any external tool, which is the ladder jump, sorry. So, as you can see, here I can jump from a ladder and chain that little jump to be able to climb faster than the normal climb. So, how to do that? Well, to do that, you just have to climb on the ladder, turn back, and hold the jump button and climb the ladder again. However, it's not as straightforward as it looks, because look at that. Here I am climbing, and suddenly I don't gain height anymore. And if you played a little bit with ladder jump during your casual playthrough, you probably noticed that also, and probably didn't understand, at least I personally didn't understand why sometimes it didn't work. Well, ladder jumping has some little conditions to it. And the first one is that at the moment you grab the ledge, the game checks if you are holding the jump button or not. And if you are not holding the jump button, it disables the tech until you touch the ground again. So look at that. Here I jump, hold the jump button, so I can look back and jump again and chain these little jumps. I can even release the jump button, re-grab the ladder, and as long as I held the jump button at the moment I grab the ladder, everything is fine. But if I release the jump button, don't hold it, and grab the ladder, the tech is cancelled until I touch the ground again and I can finally hold the button again. So that's something you really need to think about, and that needs a little bit of practice because it's a little bit strange. There is a second, even stranger condition to that. It's that every jump input you do while riding a wire does not count. So look at that. Here, I am riding a wire, hold the jump button. I was holding the jump button when I grabbed the ladder, but it does not work. because I start pressing the button while riding the wire. So let's do that again. I ride the wire, press the jump button, and it didn't work. By the way, you can see my impulse at the bottom of the screen. If you want that to work, you have to either hold the jump button before riding the wire, like this, and now the tech works, or press the jump button after the ride and before, obviously, before grabbing the ladder. So yeah, the ladder jump is a more versatile option. You can do it everywhere, but it still needs a little bit of practice. So let's now imagine I'm in a run and I screw up. I wanted to go too quickly and I messed up my ladder jump. So as you can see here, I don't have it. Am I definitively screwed? Am I doomed to climb the ladder normally? Fortunately, no, because we have a fourth option, which is animation cancelling. So when Lumina starts climbing and you release the climb button, so you stop climbing, Lumina has a little up warp. And if you change these up warps like this, it's possible to climb quickly. Like this, as you can see here. With a good timing, I am able to cancel the climbing animation and climb upwards. It is not faster than the ladder jump, but it's a pretty good safety net if you screwed up your ladder jump and don't want to go back, touch the ground, and continue. Be careful with that tech because it's not button mashing. Look at that. If I mash the up button too quickly, it won't work. It's really a timing thing. You really need to cancel the animation when Lumina starts climbing. So here you have it, the 4 different options that you can use to climb a ledge, and hopefully try to climb it quickly. I hope you enjoyed this video and find it interesting and understood everything. If you have any questions, feel free to ask it. Yeah, that was climbing in Teslagrad 2. See ya!